Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's episode of Chaos, I am going to try to do, I've seen it before, scouring the realms of Instagram and so whatever, what have you. But using dual forms to do acrylic, I am not the best at, I'm still practicing my acrylic application, so whatever I can use that's gonna help me, then, you know, until I can really perfect doing the shape and, you know, getting the apex and everything. I've been practicing, I have my little practice hand, I use it, but I wanted to try this method and see how it goes. So that's what we're gonna get into. So let me get my apron on and we're gonna get to it. All right, ready to go. I got my apron on, my y'all can't see it, my Wonder Woman apron. And also, I'm gonna start trying to post on Wednesday. So if y'all see this, it should be Wednesdays, which I like to call Wonder Woman Wednesdays. wwnails, Wonder Woman Wednesdays. So, all right, I'm going to put some gloves on because I want to do, I already tried one before I even started filming, but I have, let me get these gloves on first. I have these molds that I bought off of Amazon. And I thought they were pretty cool, so I actually used regular gel polish and I made this little flower, and I think it's pretty cool, you know, make your own charms, and then, you know, when you go to put them on, you can actually, you know, have them bent to your nails, so you can actually make like custom. I've seen people use these, so I ordered some and I was like, you know, why not? Because sometimes you buy these charms and it gets a little bit difficult to put them on. Some come curved now, which you can actually, it sits better on the nail, but some of them, you know, are just so flat, and then you're ending up trying to fill in that space so it doesn't get snagged on anything. So I made that one already, but I want to make, I made a big one, but I think I want to do this, make another little flower. And surprise, surprise, you guys, I'm going to put it maybe over here. I actually have a picture. I actually have an idea of what I want to do this time. So I'm not just winging it. I actually took the time and sketched out something that I wanted to do. Whether or not it will look like that when I'm done, we'll see. We shall see. But let me make another flower here, and I think I want my flower to be pink, and that's, I used, this is a polish by Chan Legend, hopefully I'm saying that right, and this is pretty in pink, and I mean that's just pretty, right? My last video, like, how many times can I say the word pretty? Bing. But I'm just gonna make one of these small ones, I think. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna do these two small ones right there. And when I did it earlier, I thought, I didn't know if it was going to like come out or if I was gonna have to like put something in it, but it popped out pretty quick and it like cleaned up easily. I guess it's whatever material that this mold is made out of. And just, I mean, you know, whatever's gonna be easiest for me to do a charm or something. All right, I'm gonna cure this for a full 60 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna use those. I think I just need these two, because I on my sketch I only have one nail, I believe, that I actually wanted to like perhaps put these on, but they just pop right out. Like, I was actually pretty shocked at how easy they come out. And just, I'll trim off the excess, but look at that, and now you have your own little flower charm. How cute. All right, so I'm gonna take, I think I have a pair of scissors here, and I'm just gonna trim off the little excess. Give me little spurts. Dab them off. Okay, and I'm gonna put these to the side for right now. Don't need them. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this one off that I made earlier, because I don't know if I'll use it, but I might. So we'll put those to the side. And hair in my face. All right, so I'm gonna do, get this darn glove off. Working with this hand, obviously. I took the last set off. I got a little bit of residue on there, so we're gonna do a little prep. As always, I've already washed my hands before I started and put my gloves on, but I'm gonna spray with alcohol. Wipe those off. Then I'm gonna take my old trusty cuticle pusher here and push back my cuticles ever so gently. I shouldn't have too much going on, since I kind of just did some stuff. But I noticed I have my nails grow pretty fast, so that's some residue from my last set. Get that off with the e-file. I think I have a little bit of residue left from the peel off base coat as well, so we'll take care of that. Okay, let's go ahead and dust if we got anything that needs to be removed with a 240 grit. It's a 240 grit sanding band, because I'm on my natural nail plate and I don't like to go higher than that. And I'm gonna go at about 5,000 RPM. And first I'm going to score my sanding band. Ain't nobody got time to be cutting themselves. All right. And I'm just gonna go around. Getting up any residue that's left, and then taking the shine away from my nail plate. Getting up that little extra bit. And I'm still waiting on my Melody Susie package. It hasn't gotten here yet, which I'm pretty excited for it, so hopefully it gets here soon. Got some new goodies in there. I think I have a new e-file in there. this thumb. I love a 240 grit sanding band. Still does the job. It's not too harsh on the nails. Let's dust all this away. Next, I'm gonna go in with my Young Nail Swipe so I can disinfect and dehydrate. So normally after this, I would go in with my protein bond, and then I would go into, you know, my application. But I need to take these off, so I'm gonna go with my peel off base coat, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got my peel off base coat on, and I did go and wash my hands, so I'm just gonna wipe off some alcohol. I'm gonna get my little stand here. See if these will stick on here. Okay. Okay. Got those there. Get out a paper towel. Get my dampened dish here. I'm gonna use some Young Nails monomer. And I have Greg's signature brush, number 12. I love this brush. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my damping dish. And I use these little drops. It helps to kind of neutralize the smell a little bit. Even though I don't mind the smell of acrylic too much, I mean of monomer too much. But I just put like 4 to 6 drops, and it kind of helps since I do this at home and I'm not trying to kill the rest of my family. I'm gonna use Cover Morganite, and then to attach them I'm going to use Speed Clear, and these are both by Young Nails. So use that first, and then we'll set this off to the side because we'll need that when it comes time to apply. Now, if I can find the video that inspired me to do this, I think I saved it so I can, at least the person I got inspired from to do it, and give them the credit, because I hadn't even seen this before, and I'd seen it and I was just like, oh wow. It's like, okay. I'm pretty sure it's been out there, but that's who I saw. So all right, so I have my, let's see here. Y'all get to watch me struggle with my acrylic application. And of course, I'm probably going to go the full length of the nail because I like my nails to be long. Long nail girly. Okay, there we go. And I don't need to do no big old beads. Okay. So I'm just gonna fill up, I guess, you know, kind of like doing polygel. Trying to spread it out. Drink some of that liquid out. It's not so runny. I've never done this before with acrylic, so y'all get to watch me on the struggle bus today. Should be interesting though. I think the only good thing about maybe trying it with acrylic versus polygel is that it's not gonna run, it's gonna dry a bit faster. And keep its shape. Okay, maybe I'll go down this way. I'm over here Okay, yeah, let's do it this way. Then I can thin it out. Okay, okay. 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 All right. Interesting. Small beads. I'm leaving this clear so that I can, that's where I'm going to attach it, or where I'm going to attempt to attach it, I should say. Put a little bit of extra here at this free edge. Put a little thin down here. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I think once it gets on the nail and I have it placed, hopefully it will, we can make sure that it's properly shaped as far, you know, and I can probably fill in any little sparse spaces. Okay, I'm going to, I don't know if I want to keep it. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. Let me see. Oop, I'm making a mess already. Okay. Okay, I think I can. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to. Eyeballs itching. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's keep going into the chaos. I think I figured out a good way for me to do this. I think I figured out gotten a little bit better. So I've been trying to pick up a big enough bead if I can. And then I place it in here. Kind of disperse it out. And this is kind of like, I guess what you can call maybe like a slip layer, even though it's going to technically be, you know, it's dry, it's acrylic, it's not like it's gel. But it kind of helped me out a little bit, and then I would go in, make sure my brush is fully saturated. And then place this one again in the same spot. And kind of just trying to work it down as obviously, like, you know, you're working it down your like actual nail. But this seems to be easier, like it worked a little bit easier for me, and that way I felt like I was getting essentially maybe the most coverage, you know, without having to like go back in and do too much. But this is a learning process. But I do like this method, I have to say. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I practice on my practice hand a lot doing acrylic. And so I've gotten better, you know, with trying to work with, you know, liquid or monomer to acrylic ratio. You know, trying to keep my brush clean, not have mess all gunked up in it, and smoothing out. And if that makes any sense. Anywho. I will say your products matter, because I had a really I had a cheap brush. I can't remember where I got it from. It was like one of my first brushes, and I probably got it from like a Temu or something. And it was definitely not Kolinsky. It was definitely like synthetic. And I was trying to work with it. But when I finally bought an actual like good brush, I was like, okay. And then it got better. I thought I knew I'm working on my application. I know I'm not perfect. But as soon as I bought this brush, I was like, okay, now we can see what we're doing wrong and what we need to fix here, because I was like, it can't be everything that's wrong. It's your tools matter. Okay, I think that's already dried. Okay, I'm gonna be able to fix a lot of this with some filing. I tell you, if there's one thing I can do, I can file. I can file like it ain't nobody's business. Okay, so now we're going to get the process of trying to put these on. That should be fun. So since I started so far back on the cuticle, I don't think I need to use the speed clear to put these on. I'm just going to use the same acrylic powder here. And I believe they put just a little, that might be too much. I don't want to make it too much, because then I can go back in and fill it in. So I don't want it to be too, I just need a wet enough bead that I can place it on my finger. So it doesn't need to be a big bead. Okay. So I'm going to spread that out. I'll take it off. Okay, I'll get that off. And then I'm just going to place it down to my finger while the acrylic is drying. And I'm going to take, let me see, I need a brush. That's going to dry. I'm not worried about that. All right, it's kind of, it's so crooked. That's okay. Let's see if we can get this on there straight. I'm just pressing it down. I'm gonna hold it for a few seconds, about 5 to 10 seconds. And now before I take these off, I'm gonna look at the undersides of them to see if I have any, focus, see if I have any holes hanging out. All right, I think they're dry now. Move this over because I'm probably gonna need to fill in some spaces. All right, let's hope these don't pop off. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. Oh. Suki now. Okay. The little filing and shaping kit. Okay, we need to fill in a little bit here. Okay. Okay, I can work with it. I can work with this. Okay, let's get the rest of these off. Oh, okay. Okay. I ain't mad at it. Okay, I'm gonna put these to the side. And before I go in with more acrylic, I'm gonna do a quick bit of shaping around the cuticle area so that I have, we kind of have a better surface to work with on the cuticle area. You know, I should always remember to switch this out. I always forget. Put little sheets on there. Okay. First. We got some areas to fix. But I ain't mad at it. I think it's a fun way to do them. Maybe not fun, but different, and just, I like trying different things. So, but we still gotta go in here and do some stuff. So y'all still get to watch me struggle. I mean, she looking a hot mess right now. And that's okay. She a little bumpy. We're gonna thin that out right there. Okay. Let me fix the rest of these up. Okay, I can work with that. We can file that out. All right, let me clean up my mess. Let's get out our dust collector. Let's see what we can do with some shaping. acrylic is flying out everywhere. I need to put these in a cup or something. Okay. Put that on there. And same thing like before. I'm gonna score it. I won't cut myself in the process. Alright, and I'm just gonna pretty much do the same thing that I've already done. Got this thumb left. Okay, get a new hand file. I'm gonna go ahead and score the edges here. So I don't cut myself in the process. All right, on this thumb. Get her shaped up. Okay. I'm all right with it. Dust these off, because I think this is as good as we're gonna get them. I'm gonna wash my hands. Hands are washed. And I'm gonna go over with them with some swipe. And I don't buff, I go in with the protein bond. It works the same, it smooths out anything, and all the polish sticks to it, so I don't buff. I just put on primer. Sometimes I buff. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I buff. We're not buffing today. We're just using the Young Nails Protein Bond. I'm gonna start on my index and my middle finger first. These two. Because it's actually gonna have, my picture, I have a, hopefully I draw it the same way. I'm gonna do a butterfly on these, so y'all pray for me, because we're about to get her going. Got my towel here. I'm gonna use my Emo Black to draw out the lines. I am going to go over, it's a Young Nails matte top coat. That's gonna help me draw my butterflies. So I'm gonna do it on these two. I got my matte. And now let me grab a liner brush. I'm gonna go in with this 9. And let's see. So I'm gonna give y'all a reference here of what my thought process was. Now let's see what we can come up with. So I'm gonna take some of this Emo Black gel, which I love. And let's see if I can draw these butterflies. All right, I had 6 originally, but I'm gonna stick with the 5 because I'm gonna cure this real fast. So I'm going to try to fill in and kind of, you know, go around it, you know, to actually make it look like the butterfly wings, so I can put the white dots on there. Okay. Yep, we're looking a little bit crazy, but that's okay. I got this cool cat eye device. I got this off of Amazon, this. And then I'm gonna go in with this. This is a cat eye by Double Rhythm. It's a very pretty color to fill in the little spaces on the wings. And I'm doing that because this is a practice stick, and this is what I did last time. And granted, I don't know what happened, but it's a difference in doing it on a stick versus doing it on your hands. So here we are. Let's see if this does my show. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'm gonna cure that. Battery doing too much over here. My bottom of the batteries died. At least I heard it this time. Last time I just kept going. Ooh. Oh, it's so cute. You know what? Funky butterfly wings and all. They look cute. All right, I'm gonna I have a couple of size dotting tools, but I'm gonna go in with the big one first. Let me get some of this out. So I make a serious mess. And I'm just going to put some dots. It's looking like something. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this 3D sculpture gel to give the wings a little bit more definition. Cool seeing my vision come to life. All right, let me cure that before it keeps moving. It's something. I don't even know. Moving on. Let's tie in these flowers that I have sitting off to the side. And we're going to do pink wispies on the thumb. Where's my blooming? We're gonna bloom, we're gonna bloom. Move my palette. I'm gonna cure this. So it's simple but nice. Okay, now my pinky is a flower, but I'm gonna also do it with the blooming gel. I'm gonna dab a little bit of this right here for the center of the flower. So I just went in with the Beetles Blooming Gel again. And I do have my palette down there, but I'm not about to bend down and get it. I'm just gonna put things. I don't even know what's happening. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and top coat everything. All right, I have washed my hands, put a little jewelry on to make me feel better about my life. We're going to go in with Young Nails Rose Oil. Because, ooh, child, I can't right now with these. I thought it'd be easier to have a thought process, but then I guess if the plan doesn't go the way it's supposed to, so it's like, is it really better to have a thought out plan or just wing it? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, but this is our finished look. Yeah. Again, I'm gonna put the picture here so we can compare. I mean, I ain't mad at it. It's my creation. So, and I got a little spickle there, but as far as the dual forms with the acrylic, I'll have to do a set with, you know, regular way with tips or forms, either one, and see, you know, what I think is like easiest for me. But I can do one to compare, but it's not a bad process, you know. Still had to go in there and add acrylic, so it was like, was it really efficient or not? I don't know, but it did help me build my structure, so, and the length that I wanted. So pros and cons. But again, here's our look. Well, I do have another design planned for my next one, so hopefully that process goes a little bit easier than this one. We'll see. It will be my first Pride set of June, so excited about that, or for Pride Month. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, see you.